Well, hello motorcycle fans, how's everyone doing? Right, I've been set a challenge, and the challenge is from Dazzle Rebel Rides, and if you're not used to Dazzle Rebel Rides' channel, I strongly suggest you check it out, because it's absolutely fantastic, very professional, and it does a variety of subjects. I mean, obviously he loves his Indians, but he does sort of top 5, top 10 or whatever of certain bikes, and it's really, really good, so check him out. And the challenge is favourite film, and the characters in the film, go on, characters of the film, you've got to align what motorcycles they would ride. So I'll tell you after the intro. Right, motorcycle fans. Yes, the film that is my favourite movie of all time is Aliens. I do like the Alien quadrilogy, but the new ones, the Prometheus type, not so good. But Alien was a great movie. I read the book, which obviously books are better than movies. I watched the movie after. Still thought the movie was very, very good. And Aliens, unlike any sequel, is better than the original. Absolutely got everything going on there. And I do like Sigourney Weaver as a heroine. She's kick-ass, and she's awesome. Right, I'll wait for you around the corner. So yes, I mean, she's in all of the 4 what's called proper Alien movies, but Aliens, you go past, yep. There's something a bit special. So, to match up characters with motorbikes. Right, we'll start with Vasquez. If you can remember Vasquez, she's the sort of South American, Mexican, Puerto Rican, quite small, diminutive, the very fit military lady with the big gun. She got a big gun. And she wears a bandana. So for me, she'll be riding, I'm going to say an Indian, because I like Indians better than Harleys. I've owned a couple of Harleys. Have we gone the right way? Are we sure? Should we go left? No? Okay. So I've owned a couple of Harleys, but I haven't owned an Indian, but I've owned a Victory, and that was nice. So I'm going to say she would probably ride an Indian Scout, because she's only little, so maybe a Chief's a bit too big. So a nice Indian Scout, which I would like. I would like an Indian Scout, to be honest, and maybe one day when I sell the H1 Kawasaki, I might just invest in one. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, Vasquez, Indian Scout. And Hudson. Now, if you can remember Hudson, and the actor, I can't remember his name, but he died quite recently, and he was in some absolutely fantastic films like Predator 2. He did a few sci-fi movies, and he played the cowardly colonial marine who was always moaning and whining that oh man, we're screwed man, all that sort of thing. Yeah. And for him, I would pick a pink Vespa. just because he's being a bit of a wuss, basically. So pink Vespa, probably automatic as well, so we don't want to mess it about too kids, because it's too complicated, man. Yeah, so that's Hudson. Now Hicks, one of my favourite characters. He's the cool corporal, I think he is, isn't he? And he should not have died in Alien 3, neither should Newt, to be honest, but Hicks is cool, he's a cool guy, so he's got to be riding a cool bike. So I would say the new Triumph Scrambler, a bit sort of Steve McQueen-y, a bit sort of cool. I could see him on one of those, painted Steve McQueen green, of course. I'm going to say Newt. Obviously she's too young to ride a motorbike, but I think she'd have one of those little sort of wooden motorbikes you can pedal with your feet, and I think she'd be Valentino Rossi colours, I think, on that one. I'm not sure what these little scooty type bicycle things are called, but they're pretty cool. So she'd have one of those in Valentino Rossi colours. And for the final one, obviously, Ellen Ripley, one of my favourite characters in all sci-fi genre. Absolutely awesome. She was probably one of the first. I know we've got Terminator with Sarah Connor, but I think Ripley plays, well, absolute awesome part, and I do like her as an actress as well. So she would ride the new Rocket 3, and you say, oh no, a woman riding such a big motorcycle. Well, she can fly spacecraft, and she can operate that power loader, can't she? So yeah, it would be a Rocket 3. So hopefully you enjoyed that, Daz. Hope I'm not disappointed. Yours is much better with Spinal Tap because it's music related, which makes it extra cool. But my favourite movie is Aliens. So there we go. And if I have to nominate anybody else to do this challenge, I would nominate Skeggy Cruiser, Hepcat Harley, and Lady Hepcat if she wants to join that. And last but not least, Cyanide Babe. Just shake their head. So anyway, motorcycle fans and Daz, check Daz's channel out, Dazzle Rebel Rides. See you next time. Bye bye.